Daydreamers. I know this is like the 14,000th video I made today. Sorry about that flab. But I wanted to decide something with you. I need your guys' help sees before next Monday. I want to talk about Harvest Moon before that sun goes away. And also, look, I've changed the view of my room. This is my computer. It was once in this corner, and now it's over here because I have the TV over here. It doesn't work that well, so still. Anywho, as you can see, God. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you more about Harvest Moon, both Tree of Tranquility and Animal Parade. I wanted to ask you guys, even though you guys just saw a glimpse of it, what do you guys think I should play first? I love both of them, and let me explain why. Number one, Tree of Tranquility. It's got that beautiful setting. It goes with the flow of nature. It lets you go through a whole bunch of places, so much beauty, and it's amazing. But same thing with Harvest Moon. So they're up there with let's start with the world itself. In Animal Parade usually has a limit when it comes down to the traveling of the world. But then again, so does Tree of Tranquility. Tree of Tranquility. But since I actually got that one last, and pretty much have not gone that too far as Animal Parade, I really think that it's just in between difference. So pretty much the whole world overview play for both of them. There's nothing bad about it. I'm just saying that I love both of them. Now, let's go with the art in general with both of them. The artwork that I've seemed to recall, or whatever you can be able to make from it's pretty much it's in different vocabulary, different categories. But let's just do the overall artwork. The overall artwork itself describes a lot more on the artwork on how people actually created the game and to the point where they actually mastered it to what its full potential should be. I think it's brilliant on both games, and there's nothing different about it. I just think it's quite marvelous by my standards of looking at it. I just think both games just seem to really hit you very well. It's really good. This is just my experience playing full overall for you guys. And I just wanted to show you like a few glimpses of it, even though you barely seen Tree of Tranquility, which I have a feeling we might need to do another episode before you guys get into it. And then Harvest, and then we had to do another full play for Animal Parade. But I wanted to ask you guys if you guys wanted to choose now. So, what is it? Alright. The landscapes. I'm not gonna say overall landscaping, not until the very end. It's not bitter, it's the very end. The first landscape that I wanted to mention is the city, the town. The town of either one. The town of Waffle Island, it's danky and small, but it's got those cliffs kind of thing that curve with the gesture. It is beautiful, it's nice. It's got good texture on the houses. It's so tiny. Overall, if you look at Animal Parade, in a way it looks like it's on a hill. And then when you start playing Animal Parade and you start getting into the mines, I can't pronounce it right, so that's why I call it German mines. Nothing against that. I don't know which name it was pronounced as, but if you look at it, it's like there's houses or entryways built within the mountain. Which actually also was one of the other reasons why I love playing any game from Harvest Moon, because of pretty much the view and artistic work, mostly the scenery that comes with it. And that's pretty much what I've actually learned and always loved about things like that, different games and all that. And as I said, I really wish they could make a game with everything combined, like in like in well, there's only just an episode of Tsubasa vs. Chronicles, tad bit going off topic. I'm sorry. Tsubasa vs. Chronicles episode that I love so much is when they ended up into a game. They thought it was a world at first because you could be able to trade in your clothes and be able to trade in your clothes and merchandise that you've gotten from other worlds, and get enough money to be able to buy like anything you anything in the world. And pretty much in this case, the game buys a house, and Sakura and Fi turn it into a what is it? A cafe. And with me, I love pretty much. I thought I could mixture in something like that, conjure up not only just a little tiny world, but a universe out of that, kind of like that. And I've always been interested in cafes, and I always wanted to do something like that. Even though I work at McDonald's, it doesn't work as a cafe kind of thing because you're limited. I like going around being a hostess, just being nice to everybody and everything, and trying to write down what the order is and everything. But I like the world where I don't have to write down stuff because truthfully it's hard to get things from brain to paper. That's originally what I'm trying to get to. And you write it down and it's easy if a feather writes it down for you as you're sitting there and you're giving them customer service while the pen is writing for you. Sorry, I'm going a little bit more off topic, but still, it's the world scenery that comes out to it, and it brings out the more gestured points to it. And that's pretty much what I love about different types of sceneries and towns and everything that brings that onto it, like in the mixture of both these games, Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, and anything else, actually brings that to the cross points of what I was hoping for in my story, with maybe a greenhouse combined because I love plants. Anywho, yes, I love the township of how uh, Tree of Tranquility has done as much as Animal Parade has done. But it's just, there's usually a difference. Animal Parade, it's bright and colorful, but there are times when you look at it, the buildings don't look that marvelous. Except for when you have to go into the water uh, drain, the water drainage. And it just seems like you go in, you go there and you feel like you're surrounded by all these places, and it's just, you still feel like you're going inside a mountain or a hillside, and it's marvelous. Tree of Tranquility, it's the housing designs. Usually that's what it is that you got, as you saw in Animal Parade, Town Hall was like this big, and then you got Town Hall in Tree of Tranquility, which is like this big. I like anything huge, and that's pretty much what I actually prefer to look upon, is usually how the styles are. Nothing against how they were created. They're all pretty much the same thing, and it's beautiful, it's marvelous. It just brings out pretty much the characteristics of each game, and there's nothing I don't love about the games. There's just everything I love about them, and I know half of you guys are going, it's the boringest game in the world. Really, if it's boring, how come Harvest Moon got up to this point? I don't even know if they continued on after Animal Parade. All I know is that Animal Parade has hit me hard, and then when I played Tree of Tranquility, which feels like more emphasized, I will show you what I mean, because the world it lets you travel from where your farm is all the way up to what is it? To the hot springs. It's a lot longer placement and it takes forever, but it helps with trying to learn a whole bunch of stuff. It takes a while, but all I can say is with both games, if you guys do plan on starting out playing these games, which I know you would, Jazzy, or you, Mary, I would say, just if you guys start out on the game, which I'm going to do, just start little. Go by there and then continue on because you guys are going to start out small and then it's going to get bigger. But yes, I'm going to go back into other games and show you guys how these worlds are. And I should do that maybe next Monday on both games. Maybe 15 minutes in one game and 15 minutes in another game and see how it goes from there if you guys are interested or if you guys are not. But at least I know how to work things a little bit more. I'm still working on my editing skills, by the way, so if you guys are really interested in seeing, well, that Naruto episode I just posted with my commentary, oh, goodness gracious. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm still working on it. If you guys know how to fix up something called Cyberlink, and if you guys know how to work that, please give me an information down below on how to work the thing. Anyway, back to the outgoing of everything. The, what is it? Landscapes? I already told you the towns and the walkthrough, and pretty much when you are traveling all the way to go see the goddess in the spring in Tree of Tranquility, you travel all the way to where the tree once rested. It's a ginormous tree. The thing is, I loved playing that one because it's just you got more of an adventure and everything else. But same thing with Emery Parade. You shut up. You got more of a what is it? You got more travels as well. It's, as I said, there's nothing I don't love. There's nothing I don't hate about any of these games because Harvest Moon has always been an inspiration in my life. Starting with Harvest Moon 64, even though I should have started earlier with earlier games, but I've lived with Harvest Moon 64 because my big brother had a best friend who actually loved Harvest Moon. We borrowed her game and we ended up realizing that it was stuck on us. But then we had to give it back and we're trying to look for it again. It took us like, I don't know, so many years to go looking for the game again. We finally found it. Actually, it was my older brother, the eldest brother, the Gaming Master Ultimata. Sorry if I overexert your name and everything, Nathan. But I really wanted to say that when T gave that to us for Christmas, it was like, oh my god! And then we started playing it, and we just got into the game and all that stuff. It's just the music, the melody, the playing the game, and all that stuff, and you're trying to learn everything, and it's so beautiful. And then it's just ever since then, it got stuck to us. So we were addicted to Harvest Moon. And we've always played different games, always played different styles of the games, and we've loved Harvest Moon for a long time. Same thing with Gauntlet Legends, but that's for another game. That's for another gaming video. Let's see here. The only thing I love more about Animal Parade than, Tree of Tranquility, which I believe is a little not true, possibly, is Animal Parade has pandas! I love pandas. I adore pandas. And it explains everything, just saying Poe on my wall right there. I am Poe, and I'm gonna need a hat. I am a dragon warrior. And that's what sorry, going off topic again. That's what I feel like in this case, is that I am the dragon warrior. And right now, everybody hates me. We don't hate you. It's just we're upset right now that we're not the Dragon Warrior. I hate you. Big fan. Yeah, because pretty much obvious. Even though I don't work out like Poe and everything, somebody's got a talent. He's got a talent of ramen. Actually, he's got a talent making noodles. He's got the grand talent of noodles. My talent is art, so. I don't mean to be the Dragon Warrior, guys. This is how I was born. I didn't even know. Sorry, going on topic again, but yes. Animal Parade has pandas, and I love pandas. I am a panda. Panda. You'll understand if you saw the video. It's not my video, it's somebody else's. Anywho, let's see here. What else? 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 There are different things about this game, these games that are just so admiring, and a whole bunch. It's just it's just it feels so rewarding to actually to play in these worlds beyond imagination, and it hits me a lot, and it's just amazing. Now, I know I'm going to shorten it up. Overall, between the differences of what I've experienced, an overall of how I've actually loved both the games. Even in Harvest Moon in the wintertime, you get a snowman. I think you can do the same thing. Even though I think in both of them, you get to be able to. I don't know. I think it's at Animal Parade. You get to go to the what is it? The New Year celebration. It's a New Year festival, and I think it is in Animal Parade. Maybe it might be in Tree of Tranquility. I don't recall. It's been a while. But you go there and you can be able to get different outfits and armor and all that stuff. I've always been interested in wanting to get this one outfit. It looks like I am a warrior. Chinese warrior, but a warrior. Anyway, well, but truthfully and overall, there's just no picking. Because even though Animal Parade has a lot more than Tree of Tranquility, I still think that Tree of Tranquility makes up for its, even though it has a lack of specific little tiny things, it's got more of an adventure to it than Animal Parade. And Animal Parade, you're pretty much you're going around doing different things. But same thing with Tree of Tranquility, you're going around doing different things. Thing is, in Tree of Tranquility, you got more scenery, a little bit more depth. Same as Animal Parade, but it's just a little back further like this. But that's just my case, and I'm stuck in between this. And the one question I wanted to ask you guys, and again, well, how? I'm going to you actually at this point. Which one do you prefer? You don't have to choose now. I'm going to be pretty much maybe uploading a second video of both of these in one video. Maybe it might be an hour or two. It might be an hour or 15 minutes, I mean. And I wanted to show you my other videos, or not my other videos, my other saved games of the entire place on how you guys think of Animal Parade and Tree of Tranquility. You don't have to choose now. You can make your votes out now, but I'm still going to make a video of both those games, and I want to see what you guys think before the autumn rush. And I I would like to see how this goes, and if we can continue on with the awesomeness of Harvest Moon. Yes, I think it's awesome. If you don't, shoot. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Click like and comment down below on what you think of this video. And click that awkward button in the corner that says subscribe to join my family. I still wish I could change that button. I want to change that button to join or join the family. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, which I've been asking you like 5 billion times, and I have, saying it 5,000 times. Hugs and kisses again, because you can't get enough love in the world. And let us hang out in the next episode. Bye-bye!